Clear your throats.
Pick up the phone and give them a call. Tell them Soldier I sent you. 321-631-1300.
Welcome to another exciting edition of American Warrior Radio, the place to be for news, notes, interviews, and current events for all issues military and veteran related. If you or someone you know has ever worn the uniform of the U.S. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, or National Guard or Reserves, you've come to the right place. American Warrior Radio, right here on the Talk to Me station, AM 1300 WMEL, and online worldwide at 1300WMEL.com, sponsored, as always, by AVET Project. Folks, this program is all about supporting our troops and their families, both past and present. So please get comfortable, grab a nice beverage, and don't forget that pen and paper, because Glenn and I are always efforting to bring you important information that you can use and share with others. With that said, let's get this show off the ground. My name's Garen Cohn. I'm an Air Force veteran, retired legal advocate for veterans, and founder of AVET Project. But you know that I never fly through the airwaves alone.
Good morning. I'm Glenn McGuffie. I'm retired Air Force, and I'm the retired manager of the Brevard County Veteran Services team, where it was my honor to help our veterans and their eligible family members obtain VA benefits earned through their service to our country. And I was counting it up in my head the other day, and I just myself, out of a team of 3.
When did you learn to count?
Yesterday, and I helped out more than 10,000 occasions or more. I helped out our veterans. So,
and I'm sure the number's even larger than that. Those are just the ones that you can remember.
Exactly, and that memory's a real issue anymore.
And the funny thing is, folks, Glenn hasn't stopped. Yeah, he had his career in the Air Force, a retired major. He had his career ending up as a supervisor of the Brevard County Veteran Service Office, and he continues to serve his brothers and sisters in arms. If you have a question about a VA claim matter, regardless of what it might be, Glenn is eminently qualified to advise you and possibly represent you. How do they get a hold of you?
Get a hold of me at Glenn, and that's with 2 N's, Glenn, at AVET Project. That's all together, AVETPROJECT.org. Glenn with 2 N's at AVETproject.org.
And then what happens?
And I'll get back with you, and we'll, sometimes I can answer what your question is by email or phone, or if we need to meet, I'll set up an appointment at American Legion Post 200 in Satellite Beach, which is where I do my work, thanks to free workspace donated by the Post, and we'll get together and go from there.
Sounds great. So you heard it here on American Warrior Radio. Folks, we have a huge show. They're all big and they're all great. And we do have a lot to get to. Before we check in with our esteemed fellow from the United States Coast Guard Station Port Canaveral, I just want to let you all know a little something about Space Coast Community Law School. These are free, what's the word? Free legal seminars covering a variety of topics. And the one that's coming up next is put on by Telfer, Faraday, Anderson, and Hawkins. Obviously, American Warrior Radio and AM 1300 WMEL are supporting this effort, and a bunch of others to Brevard County Legal Aid. But these are free seminars covering all these different topics on April 23rd. Listen, check it out. Personal injury law, and the seminar's being put on by Daniel Faraday, who's a partner.
Exactly, and again, free information from a lawyer who's highly qualified on personal injury law. And pre-registration is strongly suggested at www.SierraCharlieCharlieLimaSierra.com, and you can also call at 321-269-6833. 321-269-6833. Please call and register, because space is limited in their new location.
Okay, with that said, everybody's patiently been waiting. We love this man and all his troops out there. So Vince, fire up that bosun's whistle. on the line with us right now is your commander of U.S. Coast Guard Station Port Canaveral, Commander B. Perry. How you doing, B?
I'm doing great. Good morning to both of you guys.
You
Good
bet.
morning.
Good morning.
Tell us the latest. What's going on out there on the water?
I tell you, we've been very busy. Lots going on. Submarines coming in and out of the port. And both Port Canaveral is incredible. So, your Coast Guard's out there protecting those coastal cities, protecting the port as well. So we've been very, very busy.
What's y'all's role with when the submarines come in? And I know submarines, or at least they used to, from other countries coming here, particularly the British. If there's anything you can tell us about that.